Welcome to our channel, where rare historical photos come to life. Every image tells a story, and we're here to share the ones that matter most. A bicycle for three 1920s. A family bikes down the street in a four-person bicycle invention, 1939. A fisherman and his family aboard their tiny shanty boat on the Mississippi River below the railroad bridge at Louisiana, Missouri, 1914. A generation of scientists at the Solvay Conference, 1927. In this conference, 17 of the 29 attendees were or became Nobel Prize winners. A German woman burning tons of legal paper money during the hyperinflation of German currency in the 1920s. The paper money was cheaper than wood or coal, and families used it to fuel their fires during the crisis. A group of breaker boys at the Woodward coal mines in Pennsylvania, 1900. A lone soldier admires the beauty of the Alps on the Italian front of World War I. A man delivering ice in the old days when there were no refrigerators, 1930s. A pressure suit designed by Republic Aviation for extended operations on the moon's surface, 1960. A woman standing in the doorway of an RV camper at an exhibition in London, 1927. After the Roman army abandoned their forward fortification on the site, they buried 875,400 iron nails on the site to prevent the enemy Caledonian tribes reforging the iron for weapons. An immigrant family arriving at Ellis Island in 1904. An office from the 1970s. Architect Minoru Yamasaki and his team posing with a model of the World Trade Center that they designed, 1964. Ashanti women pose for a portrait, Ghana, 1906. Atari founders Ted Dabney, Nolan Bushnell, Fred Marincich, and Al Alcorn pose with a Pong machine, 1972. California lumberjacks working on redwoods, 1890s. Carl Benz on the 1885 Benz patent motor car, model number 1, the first gas-powered automobile. Cheyenne couple, Inez and John Bull, with their dog, 1898. Drinking and playing cards were the typical pastimes in Old West saloons, such as this one in Southern California, 1890. Empire State Building window washer, New York City, 1936. First woman cosmonaut Valentina Tereshkova presenting a badge to US astronaut Neil Armstrong, 1970. Ford bubble glass top vehicle, 1947. Fyodor Dostoevsky's manuscript draft of The Brothers Karamazov, 1880. Gamers participating in the 1980 Space Invaders Championship, which was the first major video game tournament in history. Hiroshima, 1945. Horses hauling a spruce log 30 feet in circumference, Washington, 1905. Irish woman in traditional dress, 1913. Iron workers pose for a photo atop the North Tower of the World Trade Center, 1973. John F. Kennedy eating at the world-famous Alfredo's Trattoria in Rome, Italy, summer of 1963. Leo Tolstoy and his wife, Sophia Tolstaya, on September 23, 1910. Littie's column, Robert Sturm is greeted by his family, returning home after more than 5 years as a prisoner of war in North Vietnam. On Your Honor, a speed limit sign in the 1920s. Pablo Picasso in his art studio in Paris, 1944. Pablo Picasso painted this when he was 15 years old. RMS Mauretania, dry docked in Liverpool, 1909. RMS Titanic, departing from Southampton, Pier 44, on April 10, 1912. Rolleiflex camera factory workers, 1949, Germany. Salvador Dali painting with his moustache, 1954. Soup from a Campbell's soup vending machine in their office, 1950s. One woman opens a can of soup with a floor-mounted can opener. The ecstasy of jazz fans absolutely caught in the moment at a Big J McNeely concert, Los Angeles, 1951. Photo by Bob Willoughby. The first televised debate between Democratic nominee John F. Kennedy and Republican Vice President Richard Nixon, as seen on a black and white TV. September 1960. The Japanese bad boys in the 1980s did their hair like greasers of the American 1950s. The roadbed installation during the construction of the Golden Gate Bridge, San Francisco, 1936. The seal of Tutankhamun's tomb before it was opened, in 1923. It was unbroken for over 3,000 years. The two Kashmir giants posing with the American photographer James Ricalton, 1903. The World Trade Center under construction, 1970. This 1877 photograph shows a family living a nomadic life in London. This photo shows a team of horses being used to move an entire house to a new location, United States, 1900s. Traffic lights being made in 1947. Tsar Nicholas II fooling around with cousin Prince Nicholas of Greece and Grand Duke Boris Vladimirovich, 1899. Two boys sit inside Willamette, an iron meteorite weighing 14,500 kilograms. It is the largest meteorite to be discovered in North America and the 6th largest in the world. Two local businessmen destroy a Japanese-made car in 1988. American car companies suffered in the 1980s as Japanese vehicles were cheaper and more reliable. 2,000-year-old 20-sided rock crystal die from the Roman Empire. Woman talking on a hand-crank outdoor pay telephone attached to a telephone pole, 1910s. Wright Flyer flies successfully for the first time in 1903. Only 66 years later, we would land on the moon. Yasutaro Mitsui with his steel humanoid robot, Tokyo, Japan, 1932. Youngsters playing, New York, 1940s. The severed head of North Korean communist guerrilla held up by a member of the South Korean National Police, Cholla Poktuk, South Korea, 1952.